Everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to be sharing a review slash demo of some new makeup products. An online shop called Born Pretty reached out to me via my email and asked if I wanted to pick out some items from their shop to try on my channel and review, and I said yes, I would love to. So I picked out 4 different items and I just received them. I actually did try these out yesterday, so this is not a first impressions. The only product that I didn't try out yesterday is the eyebrow brush. This one will be a first impressions. The other 3 I did try out already just to kind of get a feel for them and be able to give you a little bit more of a review. So I'm going to be demoing these on my face and also giving you a little reviews of the products and how I like them. I do have a discount code as well that you can use for these products if you choose to buy them. I'm going to start with the brows. I'm actually pretty nervous because I don't really venture out into different brow tools very often, but this is their eyebrow brush. The picture of this looked a lot like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one that I love. I'm looking at it now. The brush right here is kind of tilted and it doesn't seem like the same quality. I mean, shocker, it's way less expensive than the EBH one, but it doesn't seem quite as firm or thin. So I'm going to give it a try. Alright, so let's give it a try. So I'm going to start by combing my brows out with the spoolie. Spoolie is a lot bigger than I'm used to for my brows, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. My brows are also a lot bigger than they normally are. I haven't really, I've groomed them, but I guess I'm kind of letting them grow out just a little bit because I feel like I want to play with the shape a little bit more. So my brows are a little crazy right now. Alright, I'm gonna use my CoverGirl brow pomade and we'll just get into it. So it did pick up the color and it is applying the color just fine. Not having any problems so far. Like I said, it doesn't feel as thin as the brush that I'm used to, but so far it's not bothering me. This brush is really soft. It's almost like a paintbrush. Like when I push, it just kind of gives, which is fine. I don't hate it so far, but it's gonna make it hard to outline my brows. Like it's gonna make it hard to get a really sharp outline like I normally do, but I can probably fix that with concealer. Yeah, it's not working for the front either. So it's working to fill in the brows, okay, but like here where I do a little more like detailed shading, I don't really like how that's looking. Let's try to brush that out. And this spoolie is moving around, so that's not good. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna fall out on me. So I actually really like this for filling in my brows, and I think if you have thicker brows, you might like a brush like this because it's filling my brows in quicker than like a stiffer brush would. So I like that. And I could see myself reaching for this just to fill in my brows. But like I said, the more detailed work, like up here, I don't know if I'm gonna use this brush again for this type of thing. But right now I also have this concealer. It just says Pore Defect Concealer. Okay, I'm going to try this to carve out my brows. This is actually a first impressions too. I did use this under my eyes yesterday, but I didn't use it on my brows. So I just like to put a little bit on my hand and then use like a flat concealer brush to carve out my brows. That's how I always do it. Okay, so this is definitely not a color I would really ever use for my brows, especially under here because it's pink and it's not a lot lighter. Normally I like a lighter color under my brows to really like highlight that area. But let's try the top. This is oxidizing a lot. Holy cow. It starts out okay and then it just gets really pink. Not a fan of that color at all. Okay, so the brows are done. Definitely not my best brow day, but they're not terrible. I think they're okay. They're more on the natural kind of feathery side. I'm gonna go ahead and do foundation really quick and then come back and use the concealer under my eyes. And I'm just gonna use the NYX Control Drop foundation because this is what I used yesterday and I feel like it was a good combination. So I'm gonna do that again. Okay, foundation is on. I do want to point out that right here it is very pink, and that is weird. Like, that is not something that I ever normally have. Even if I don't have any concealer on, my skin is not that color, so it is like, it's weird. It looks like I got like a bad wax or something on my eyebrows. Like, it's just really strange. I'm not feeling that. So that's unfortunate, but we can work with that. We can fix it. I'm gonna go in with the concealer and apply it under my eyes. A little nervous. I don't remember it being this, I don't remember having this issue with the color yesterday when I wear this. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, that's strange. Okay, so honestly, I really like the finish of the concealer. The coverage is not bad, and it feels like really smoothing, and like it really filled in my pores, which is crazy. And that's what I noticed yesterday too. I just don't like the color, and I don't like the fact that it's gotten darker as it sits. I do also have a powder. This is the Loose Face powder. It comes with a little powder puff in there, and mine's all messy because I just shook it up probably a little bit too much, but I'm going to try to use the powder puff to apply it. That's what I did yesterday, and yeah, let's do this. Love the feeling of baking on a hot day when you're like so sweaty and you can just feel that it's soaking up all that sweat. Now I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush and apply this up here. Hopefully this works. This is so freaking powdery. Holy cow. I don't think I've ever had a powder that just goes in the air as much as this one is. Alright, so I'm brushing away that excess. I don't like to bake for too long or my skin will get dry, but I'm going to take the excess that I brushed away and use that to set the rest of my face. So I feel like my skin looks beautiful. I am impressed with how smooth it is and matte, and the pores are so much smaller than they normally are, which is crazy for me. Now, I did use one of my favorite foundations, the NYX Control Drop, so that I'm sure has something to do with it, but I didn't really prime with any pore filling primer. I just used a moisturizer. So the concealer, it's still, you can see that it's like, the color is kind of weird. Like, the color, it's just not quite working for me. I feel like the finish is okay. So far, I think the best product is the powder. The other thing that I have left to try is a liquid lipstick. This is the Matte Labial Glare. Well, that sounds really weird. Matte liquid lipstick. Let's just stick with that. I'm going to start by lining my lips just a little bit with the Milani Spice lip liner. Okay, now I'm just going to fill it in with the liquid lipstick. I don't know what the name of this is, but there's a swatch. Whoop, there's a swatch. Alright, so there's the lipstick on. It is not completely dry yet, but I did wear it yesterday, and I do know that it does dry down to have a completely matte appearance. So there is that. So I'm actually going to be done with my makeup for this video. I am going to film the rest of my makeup for a separate video using this guy. This is the Deck of Scarlet palette. This has eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter, and then I'm also going to be switching up my lip color for that video. So I'm going to be doing all of that in a different video, but I wanted to film this in a separate video to give you guys a demo and a mini review of these products. So this concealer, I feel like this is a concealer that I'm probably not going to use to carve out my brows or under my eyes. If anything, I'm going to use this on light to no makeup days to cover up imperfections. I might try this all over my face because that might work better, but under foundation I could see myself using this. It's just the color is not right. I really like the finish. I really like the way that it made my under eyes look. Like, honestly, I really do. I have some hairs here that are standing out because of the powder, but that's not the product's fault. That's just because I have really dark hair. So I don't feel like the color is quite right, and it does oxidize a lot. It kind of reminds me of the ColourPop No Filter concealer it's a little bit thinner than that concealer, but the way that it oxidizes reminds me a lot of that concealer, and it's a little bit on the drier side. But I like the formula. I do actually like the formula of this concealer. I just feel like the color selection is going to be a challenge because it doesn't look anything like it looks in the tube on the skin. So there is that. But I will link below all of these products. I do have a coupon code for these products as well, so you can check them out, and I will list what shades I used. I don't feel like I can really recommend this eyebrow brush. I may use it to fill in my brows, but if I do that, I'm gonna have to go in with a different brush to really carve out the brows, like just to get like the front shape and stuff, because I'm just not crazy about how that looks today. It's not my style that I like my brows to look. I like them to be a little bit more angular, and I can't achieve that with this brush. So this is probably my least favorite of all of the things that I've tried. Plus the spoolie is so loose it feels, yep, see, there it goes. All right, so can't recommend this one. This powder I really do enjoy. The one downside is that it is very powdery. Go figure, I know. I've never experienced a loose face powder that is quite this powdery. This is like almost chalky, but because of that, I think it looks super nice on the skin. It is a very, very smoothing, filled in the pores, just smoothed everything out. Because the color is so off of my concealer, I think that that's why the color of this looks off, but I think this is a good color for me. If the concealer was a better color for me, it would look better, you know? I like this powder. I'm excited to try this some more and play around with this, especially in these hotter months when I'm baking more. I think this will be a really nice one, and it's very affordable, so I think this is a hit. And the liquid lipstick, it is drying down now. Shall we do the kiss test? So here's my bare hand. Pass the kiss test. It doesn't feel drying, which is a good thing. It feels a little bit tacky, and I feel like if I were to rub my lips together right now, they would stick, like, yeah. They totally, I hope you saw that, they totally stuck together. So that's just something to note. If you hate that in a liquid lipstick, you won't like this, but I don't mind that. I mean, I feel like anything that's matte, it's going to have some sort of a drawback. Either it's going to be super drying, it's going to feel uncomfortable, it's going to be sticky, it's going to be tacky like this, you know. But it doesn't come off on my hand, so I think for the most part, it will be transfer proof. Okay, I wanted to zoom in so you can see my lips because it's doing a weird thing. Like, it looks nice from far away, but when I look close up, do you see that right here? It's almost like a layer of plastic over my lips that's like peeling off. So that's strange. Oh god, you can see I'm sweaty. Just ignore that. Let's zoom back out. I like this liquid lipstick. I like how comfortable it is and lightweight it feels. It's a little weird how it's doing that thing, but I think with a lip liner underneath, I would be okay wearing it. It's just totally going to be up to you. Alright, so I would love to know your guys' thoughts based on my wearing these products, based on seeing them on my face. What do you think? Are any of these worth trying? I think that the powder is going to be the thing that I reach for the most. The liquid lipstick is nice. The eyebrow brush was a fail. The concealer, it's okay, but probably not going to be my favorite. Let me know what you think. Again, I have a coupon code for any of these products if you are interested in buying them. They did give me a coupon code. But yeah, all of the information on these products will be listed in the description box. I thought this would be kind of fun just to chat about some products that I've never really heard about before. So, and they're really affordable, so that's always good for you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye.